What's up, my dudes? It's me, Cool Crap Irrelevant. Now, in celebration of me and my friends' Pogger's victory, if you don't know, because why would you? This is my school, by the way, okay? This is what me and him did. So, we made our teacher's math logo. So, I'm going to show you guys how to use Pixlr, because I use it 24/7 for thumbnails and everything. First, doesn't need to be downloaded. It's just on the browser. I think you can download it. I don't know. But there's two sections. There's the baby version, which is X, which we don't want to be on right now. And then there's the amazing version called E. Now, what you want to do is find an image. So while we're here, I'm going to make the thumbnail for a video that's coming out soon. I'm not going to disclose when it's coming out, but I haven't even recorded it, so let's just find a cool background. So first, what you want to do is you want to open an image and find an image that is a thumbnail with... Okay, we're going to use this one. By the way, this is the guy. We're going to use this one. If you're wondering who this is, don't worry. I'm just his thumbnail editor. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a cool background that matches my thing. And it is a CSGO video. So we're going to do maps. CSGO maps. So we want to find a background that looks pretty good. This is a really nice one. So what you want to do is you want to copy the image, go back in here and press Control V. See, it popped up on screen. So now, look at that. We're already making thumbnails, buddy. You got a shit ton of sections over here. Now, what you want to do for the best background, because you can see how it's kind of pixelated and it does not look good. Click Blur, go up to Strength, crank that baby up to overdrive, and then go to 500 solid. And go over the background as many times as you want to get the full... We're not sponsored. Get the full effect of a blurred background. And you can see all the pixels kind of go away. Now, I see a little bit of the background image, so we're going to increase that a little bit. I said we're going to increase that a little bit. So we're going to... There you go. So, now, you can't really see the pixels, and it's kind of, good. I'm going to do this a couple times to get my full extent while explaining the next step. The next step is totally up to you, but I'm going to show you guys how to use... You don't just need to use PNGs, okay? Because, some people don't have time for that. They can't just keep on finding PNGs, but if you can, I recommend getting a PNG. So now you see the background's kind of blurred. Now, you can sharpen it. I've never sharpened one of these before, and it just makes it a little darker. Okay, so now you got a good background picture. Now comes the PNGs. So we're going to look up Pokemon Grass. PNG. I'll put that in there somewhere. So you see tall grass, and you can see how there's a background. Shut up. You can see that there's a background. Now, you could, in theory, just use these, and you can see the checkered background. That indicates it's a PNG. Now, I'm going to show you something that's super annoying when you're making graphic design. Copy the image and bring it over here. And it's an actual good PNG. Okay, that's not what I expected. There's things called fake PNGs where this background does not leave, and it's just there to taunt you and tell you that you're useless and no one will ever love you. So after your existential crisis, you go back to Pixlr, and now that you have the image, oh wait, it won't work like that. You don't like that, even though I actually kind of like that. You want to, change it up. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of this. We're going to cut the image out. yeah, we're gonna cut the image out. We're gonna cut the image. Oh, wait, we gotta go here. Or you could do the fun part. That is way easier. Do it again. But this time, because what I want to do is I want to have this little circle. This is the way I know it. If you know any other way, please feel free to comment them. We're going to click remove mask. You can do it however big, just have to hit whatever you want to get rid of. Just remember this, and then shape, you can remove it as shape. That's adding. You can remove shapes, which is actually way easier. I just removed the whole PNG picture. No, I do not want to save that. Okay, we're going to do that. And we're going to move. We're going to do some smooth moves over there. Look at that. He ran away. It's like Pokemon all over again. Now you're going to click remove mask. And when you see the red outline, it means it's removing. I said when you see the red outline, it means it's removing. And there you go. So now the image is only this, and that's what I want. So now I have to go over here, and I have to rescale it. But I'm going to put it over here to the C, to see where I want it to be. That is perfect. So now I do the same thing I did with this section, and remove it bit by bit. There you go. So now I have this section. Oh, no. Okay, now I have this section separate and this section separate. And now we're golden. So we're going to put that there, and we're going to put this there. There you go. That's the first part. Now, just to not screw up, I recommend clicking this merge down. It merges one. So now this is the full image. And if I want to move this, I have to move that with it. So now that I have that, what we're going to do is gonna look up a CS Go Gun PNG. So you can see a lot of PNGs, but we're gonna need this. We're gonna copy the image, and we're gonna do a little bit of a bonk. Look at that. And it's a good PNG. You can find good PNGs sometimes, only sometimes. So now, fully disclaimer, if you know what I'm doing, if you can fit, oh, actually, no, I had to put text. So this is the thumbnail for the newest video that's coming out. Also, you see how I'm hovering over this, and when I try to move this, I move the background? I recommend, if you don't want something moving, click lock. You can't select it anymore until you want to, again. So now we're going to put the CSGO gun in the section that you want, or the image that you want, and now I'm gonna show you the cool / hard part. This is the only way I know. If you know any other way, please, I have a Twitter. I want to see your guys' thumbnails. Also, actually, better way, Discord. It's on screen and also in the description. Join it. I'm gonna make your thumbnail section, because, you know, if you guys want more tutorials, I'll have you guys put some stuff down there. So now we're going to do a thing in the cool kids company that I like to call, we're going to make a new layer, empty layer. There we go. Called filling in. So you want to, it doesn't matter if it's behind or anything. You basically just want to burst the softness all the way up. And basically just get it so it's the center is in the object, like this. All it does is add a little glow. If you are confused what I'm trying to tell you, you can see what it does. The little, I'm zooming in on it for you guys, the little, in the middle of the little cursor, you want that to be either to the side or in the middle of your object. All we're doing is just adding a tiny bit of glow. See, it just looks a little better. It looks more in depth with the character. Now, you don't have to do this. I'm just saying this is for my thumbnail, which I'm actually going to use this thumbnail, so stay tuned either this week or next week. Probably next week. But you can see the gun looks a little more popped out now. So now, it's not a video that I'm coming out with without the CSGO character. So we have to look up just CSGO man. That's not a man. But now there's problems. And you might be like, oh, what's the problem? These are actually pretty good. No, this is good. Kind of. We're going to copy the image. Hopefully, if this is the fake PNG, this is the lesson of get good. It's not a fake PNG. I'm actually super lucky. It's usually a fake PNG. I'm going to merge those down so I can just drag the gun like that. Anyway, so now you want to redirect your guy, and he's looking a little small. So you want to click the little sides to grow him. There you go. That looks pretty decent. But now, look at this. This is not good. Right here, this is not good. So now, I'm going to teach you the harsh reality of get good. Now, you could use the lasso tool. I haven't really mastered the lasso tool, but, you know, just for this tutorial, I'm going to use it. So, lasso does this. We're going to get the face out of there. Or not. See? It's really hit or miss. So, we're going to just do it my way, basically. Oh, that's why. Unlock your... No, this is the wrong one. Select your image. That would work. And trace over the section you want to remove. For this instant, we're replacing this with my cat logo. So we're going to remove it. And there you go. So you can see it's removed from the image, but there's a little bit of scruff. If you don't like how it looks, go back to brush, remove, and do this. And basically just do that. It's the easiest way I know to remove brush that you don't like. Like you can see how there was kind of that skin color, but now look at it. It's an empty template for you to smack whatever you want in there. But for this instance, we are going to insert a new image, which is going to be the cat. For some reason, I never delete out of this section, which this is my outro. If you've never been to the end of my videos, yes, this is my outro. I know that there's a lot of people that haven't been to the end of the video, so hopefully this changes. Anyway, we're going to remove most of it. So go to this. This is the easiest section. If you can skip this part if you don't have minimal cuts, I would say. I would call them. It doesn't have to be pretty. Usually I have to remove all that. But now, you see on the side how it's all layered up. Drag that above. So now, actually let's show it. So this is where it goes before, but uh-oh, look at that. Not going to fit. Until I drag it up. And now it's going to fit. But, oh, it looks horrible. So lock that so you don't accidentally select it and grab the thing you want. So in this case, I want to move the cat's glasses like that. That is perfect. So now you can see that it looks horrible. And quite frankly, I think it looks horrible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to cut. Same thing, the draw tool. And start removing some stuff. So go to a bigger, badder thing and just start removing. Now the good part about it, you don't have to cut exactly what it is. All you got to do is just actually wait. Now, you see, if you want to make a thumbnail look good, leave the scruff in. My character has a little bit of fluff that comes off of his face, like whiskers. So, because there's a line here, I'm going to make it look as if that looks horrible. We're going to fix that. That's another lesson, okay? Lesson, whatever. There's a number on screen. I don't know how many lessons I've done. We have it there. So this is the thumbnail in RAW. This is what we call RAW form. It looks horrible. Don't use it when it's in RAW form, okay? It makes it look horrible. But now it's time for Picasso to come in, and now it's time to add a little thing I like to call action lines. Action lines help accent your video, and I'm not even joking. Most thumbnails and everything have action lines, because you can even see my Untitled Goose Game. Actually, most of my thumbnails have these, so we're just gonna find a funny one, a good looking one, like this one that looks not actually that good. What did we look up actually? Because we're doing a Pokemon themed video. Okay, now if you find something that you like and you don't like the background now, bada bing, bada boom. There you go. And now you can see the background's a little good, but just because I like it, some of the stuff blurred, it just makes it look better. And if you think it's too bright, I recommend burning it. If you don't know what burn is, go, I think, sponge color, liquify. Most of these, dodge and burn. Dodge and burn, go darken, and then just do big color. Like big thing. And it just, because the thumbnail and the background is a little too bright. So if you don't like how bright it is, play with it for a sec. Like I accidentally did that. See, it looks a little darker. It accents the lighter parts a little more, and like in the top. So now we're gonna go to, okay, this is the one I use most of the time, but we're gonna do this one because that one looks more intense. Copy image again, and now it's black. It's a black background. Oh no, packing up video's done. No, you click the little magic tool. This one is confusing. All you gotta do is click and press delete. And now move your image. And now you can see it's horrible. But if you just drag it down, and then I think you can move, you just move this at this point. It's not going to bother you. It just extends. Actually, no, it doesn't. There you go. So now it's a little, it pops out more, right? It pops out more. The action lines kind of accent everything, but, you know, it kind of looks a little odd. So what you want to do right now is play with it. See, now it's covering that up, so I don't like that much. Yeah. Just put it either background or foreground. For an example, if you want to see foreground, look at my videos. I usually put them in the foreground. Actually, good example of foreground is, it's on the second one. If you want to see foreground, this is what foreground is. In the corner, this is our logo, by the way. You can see how it's covering up Master Chief, so it kind of doesn't add, but it adds pretty good streaks. This is my friend's side, this is my side. So, yeah. So now you got a pretty good thumbnail. Now, I'm going to show you the most essential part of the thumbnails. But you got a lot of awkward space. Okay. So now, I've never actually done this, so I usually look up this, and then Pokemon fonts come up. Here's the deal. Never click any of these. I don't know if this one works. I don't know. All I know is just don't click anything that looks too good. Just do this. Let's just enter, because this is what it is. No, it's... And now, you know, we're going to click this. There we go. Don't download it. Copy the image, close the website, and then look at that. Bring it up. Okay. You always want it on the highest one so we can go over the stuff. So now you want to put this somewhere where it looks good. Now it's time for you to play around. Now I'm going to show you a technique I've only barely used. Control C, Control V makes 2. Now select the layer underneath it. Make this your main text layer, but do this and click transparency, and we're going to go down by like 10. You can see it in the background disappearing. So we're going to add a kind of, you can see what I'm going for, like a fallback of it. Now you want to select the layer that's kind of transparent, Control C, Control V. So now you want to lock this image, you want to lock this image, grab this, and it's already kind of transparent. Now bring that down until you like how it looks, and then lock that image. Actually, unlock it first. Control C, Control V, lock the image again. Grab this, drag it down a little bit, and then make that almost literally. And then there you go. And now you want to merge down, merge down, merge down. And now you have a kind of fallback in it, like an echo sequence of that. And now all you gotta do is there. Make it taller, make it smaller, bigger, smaller. I'm gonna make it like that, and I'm going to turn it like that, put it in the corner. So it's called the CSGO Nuzlocke. If you don't know what a Nuzlocke, I explained in the video, so just wait a little bit. And now, you know, you can do finishing touches. Thank you for watching. If these worked, leave a like. And if you have any critiques, I will take it either on Discord, which is popping up on screen, and or just in the comments. Comments work. And if you want to send me your videos that if you use this thing and you actually make a video thumbnail, post it to Twitter and at me. Okay? My Twitter's on screen right now. Go ahead, and in the description, go ahead, tweet at me, and or post it on my Discord. So, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.